for Kamala Harris voters. You need spiritual help here, not just therapeutic help. You need spiritual help. Check this out.
I'm fucking feral today.
She's feral.
Feral! If you see me, keep
She's got a
walking.
nose ring too.
Do not make eye contact. Do not stare up at me. Don't act like you know me. Like, I want to eat. Like, maybe they voted for Kamala, but like, I want to eat them.
Yeah, you heard that?
Like, I want to take a bite out of those glutes in a
You want to bite somebody's
bad
butt?
way. Oh Lord!
TV. Do it. Do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's about to break TV.
Fuck that
Can I
TV
take
and
it?
fuck that.
Oh, she broke the TV. This
Do
dumb
it.
bitch.
I'll buy it.
Oh shit.
What is wrong with you?
Spiritual help.
This is hilarious. Gotta love it. So
Every retailer has to look at how they want their customer experience to evolve. I realized that we could rely on Stripe in the payment space.
all right. That's off. Oh man. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Your mic's up.
I got a new mouse.
Oh, should get a new laptop. You bought a mouse but not a laptop.
Yeah, this helps me precision with video editing.
Yeah, we gotta get a new laptop.
I just touched one button and it shut me off.
Oh,
Well, it didn't shut me off. It took me back a page. I didn't realize that.
okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did he get a new laptop? This guy. Oh, Betsy's doing fine.
Oh,
She
Betsy.
hold
All
up.
right. There's gonna be one night you ain't gonna be able to come on because old Betsy gonna run out of steam. Hey, you know what?
What?
Black Friday's coming up.
There
So
you go.
get
That's what. See, there you go.
your goddamn laptop, man.
Now you're talking.
Right. This motherfucker, boy. This motherfucker. Oh shit! What a joke, motherfucker. Oh, can you bring up your Instagram too? Online on the air. I wanted to show that.
Yeah, that was nice.
You did the ones with Ralph. Yeah, I want to show that. I can't log into my Instagram.
All right, let me try.
Yeah, I'm on double restriction on my fucking shit.
Man, they were like something Israel sent me, and apparently somebody's freeing up something, and you can't do this anymore. And he said, "Oh man, you can get your account back." I said, "We'll see." I'm not even going to get excited, bro.
Yeah, I'm on restriction till supposed to have been off, but it's still on.
Yep. Every time I do this damn password crap, it bothers me. All right, let me see.
Oh man, fucking tired, bro. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, bro. Everybody's so scared. I was telling my wife earlier,
Scared
like,
about what?
the Trump being in office. Like,
Oh
the
man,
world is coming to an end.
hell no, that
You know.
motherfucker. He's about to fuck these motherfuckers up. He's about to destroy
Yeah,
them.
I got that
I
part.
got a video on that.
But my thing is, I'm just checking to make sure it works.
Shit,
My thing
we
is,
would have been scared with if she got in, because they've been
Oh,
trying to
man,
throw
we-
us in jail and persecute us all just for me and you talking about this shit. Because remember they was talking about shutting down information.
Right.
Oh, your shit's out of focus. There it is. They was
Is it?
talking about that shit look good with that shirt.
I'm trying to get it to be bigger. I
That
used to
shirt
be able
on. It
to-
looks pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
Good like you at the range with a microphone. Shit.
All right, let me see where you at.
Yeah, we would have been scared like a motherfucker. That bitch got in, boy. Oof. She would have fucking. She
But the
would.
crazy thing, bro, is that they blame black men, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Look, there it is.
All right, we'll show that later. Let's keep it here.
I was giving a little tidbit.
Okay.
I want to make sure it works.
Okay, cool. It's 9 o'clock. Let's get ready to roll.
Yeah.
Let me get the get set here. And let's see. Where is it? Boom. Boom. There it is. I'm also gonna open the phone lines too. So if motherfuckers want to call in. Let's see. What else I need to do? I think that's it. We're live, guys. And yeah. So
See the title.
Trump won.
It is what it is.
Make America great again, God damn it.
Read them and weep.
And we're gonna talk about that and some other stuff. And let's see if this works. And we'll see you when we get back. All right, guys. I see you guys out there. I see you, WK. I saw you. See you, Coach Sean, and who else is out there? 702 Transplant. I see you too. 702. See you on both sides on Instagram and Rumble.
My
Appreciate
brother, keeping it alive. Keeping
Appreciate
it alive.
you doing that. And
Rumble alive. Keeping YouTube alive for us.
yeah. So before we go any further, we are on Rumble, we're on Kick, we're on Twitch, we're on Rumble Locals, we're also on YouTube. We're on 5 platforms tonight, broadcasting all simultaneously at the same time. And at the end of the show, what we're going to do is probably shut down everybody except Rumble and Locals and have an after hours. We're going to get down and be able to talk about some shit. So if you guys really want to talk. Also, too, I'm going to open up the phone lines on the show. So if you guys want to call in and talk about how you guys feel about Trump winning and what you guys expect in the near future. He's already starting on some stuff, and it's we're about to see something amazing.
Well, he's talking about it because he can't start yet until January. He's not sworn in.
Well, with staff, he's already picked his chief of staff.
Outside.
He's already Russia's already contacted him and said they want to do a ceasefire. China is also
really.
Yeah. China has also contacted him and told him that they want to talk about the business plans and stuff. He also, this is all happening, and he's not even been sworn in yet. And let's see what else is happening. There was something else that happened. So if you guys hear about it, go ahead and put it in the chats.
Yeah.
Oh, the chat's changed. Look at this, Al. We got a private chat. You know, and so the chats, look at the chat. The chat's different.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, they upgraded. Yeah. They upgraded. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. Yeah. Big Shooter, if y'all want to make America great again, hit the thumbs up button. Yes, thank you, Big Shooter. And yep, I see it. Yep, I see it.
Gotcha. Just checking it.
And I just hit you back. Look at that, motherfucker. These motherfuckers, boy. These motherfuckers, boy. I'm gonna put that thumbs up thing, like he was saying, and it's gonna stay up for like 5 minutes, guys. Yeah. But hit the thumbs up button if you're on the channel. You guys been doing an excellent job of that on Rumble. Our last show, it went nuts, and hopefully this show goes nuts too. We still got some haters out there. I love you guys, haters. Give us a thumbs down. I don't give a damn. Ain't hurting me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And all helps the algorithm.
Yes, sir. And so yeah, and it was something else that somebody else called him and said, President Bush called him and thanked him. That son of a bitch, because he knows his legacy is over. The old neocons is done. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And we did win the House, we did win the Senate, and it was a great night. I mean, it was a great night, man. It was really something to see, and there was a blowout, and we haven't seen a blowout like that. He even beat the blowout for Ronald Reagan back in the day.
Landslide.
Yeah, it was a landslide, and I kept telling everybody and they were like, "Well, we're not going to know the results until about 2-3 weweeks later." And I said, "Nope, we're going to know them tonight." And sure enough, we knew him that night, 3 a.m. We knew him, and that was great. But let's go ahead and get into who sponsors the show, and did I give you?
Not yet. I'm
Okay.
still a
Now,
participant.
There you go. You
There
got
we
it
go.
now.
All right.
Yeah, forgot
Let's
all
get
about
down to
it.
work.
And let's get him who sponsored the show. And once we do that, we'll show you guys what you missed out over the weekend.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
we had a hell of a show. Type in SaberTeamTactical.com. Go to that page. You're going to see this black page. Then from there, you're going to see. Go ahead now.
Right to Bear. It's very bold, and it's there, and it's for a reason. The reason why is that's the protection plan that we endorse, as well as they partnered with us. One and only reason, I'm trying to make this more concise, and one reason is, as soon as you call Right to Bear, immediately a lawyer answers the phone on the other side. Not a call taker, not an interceptor, not somebody that can wind up testifying against you. This is somebody that's on your team that's going to give you advice that will help you in the future, the next few minutes, as well as 6 months from now. That is the key. When you look at these programs, I think they're called Lawyers on Retainer. Those guys are doing the same thing. Now, mind you, they're secondary. And when I mean second, they weren't around when Right to Bear started. They were like us. They were reviewing things and they were talking about it. Then they started. So they started afterwards. And yet, if you look at them, and I'm going to call them out and say it, they added almost everything one for one, the same as Right to Bear. So maybe that might be some controversy. I don't know, but I can stand to it because I went through it and I looked at it. And I'm telling you right now, they went right down the list and they did everything that Right to Bear already had existed. They're the second company. Right to Bear is the first company. You tell me. Right to Bear's been doing it for a number of years now, and these new guys show up and they're doing the same thing these guys are doing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're lawyers who own the company. Right to Bear apparently is owned by PSA, Palmetto State Armory. So you tell me, right? They're doing something right. All the key components for Right to Bear, these other guys have. And they did a number of reviews of other protection plans, as well as in insurance, is what it's called, self-defense insurance. And they roasted a number of them. I watched it. I don't know how many videos I watched it is. They did a good job in their videos too. Extensive. And now they look just like a mirror copy of Right to Bear, but on the other side of the other coast. I think they're out of like Michigan or somewhere.
So they basically changed their platform to mirror.
No, they started their platform. They didn't exist when Right to
Bear.
They
started
were two guys on the internet, just like me and you, and they started a program, and their program looks just like Right to Bear, except
exactly identical.
Yes,
and
you go right now, and if anybody wants to go, I believe they're called Lawyers on Retainer. Go look them up and tell me if it's not identical. And if they may have a few little things and they change it, and I'm not saying that they're plagiarizing, I'm not even saying that they're copycats, but Right to Bear did it one way, and they set the blueprint, and these guys are doing the same thing. When you call them, you're talking to a lawyer immediately. That is a very key component, because that information is now evidence. And if you call and say, I can't believe I did this, I can't believe I did this,
I shot that.
Now comes up in court. I don't know why I shot him. That comes up in court. Holy shit, I can't believe I killed somebody. That comes up in court. Those things come up in court. And if you're talking to your lawyer, it's privileged information. If you're talking to me, hey, I got to testify against you too. I got to say, yeah, well, he called, he was upset, he was scared. Doesn't matter what you mitigate it to be. The bottom line was he said it. or she said it, and
Mhm.
that can be used against you.
Yeah.
But when you talk to your own lawyer, you can. It's like talking to a priest. You can say anything you
Mhm.
want. You can say what you
Mhm.
need to say. Get it off your chest, and then after that, they go, "Okay, well, shit. All right, look. This is what we're gonna say. This is what you did. This is what happened. This is where it is. Did this happen?" Or they redirect you and they say, "Whoa, stop talking," because there's certain things that they can't hear neither. So they stop you.
Mhm.
Let's slow down, and we go from there. See, but
Right.
you need that professional, experienced ear to hear what you have to say in
Yeah.
order to go to the next steps. And if you don't
Yeah.
hear that, and you got some guys saying, "Okay, where are you? What's your location? What
Mhm.
happened?" Then
And don't tell you to shut the hell up.
don't tell you to shut up, and you keep talking. Now there's a lot of evidence that's going to
Mhm.
be. These lawyers are not stupid. I don't give a damn
Prime
if it's a public
and
defender or some dude that's about to make partner. They all have
right.
intelligence and they have cunning, courtroom cunning. You may not like them. I didn't, but I respected him because
Mhm.
when you sit there and you got this guy that's about to grill you on questions, you have to be. It's like an adversary. He got nothing against it. He got nothing against me, but he's gonna roast me if he sees any openings. And I knew that. And that's the thing
Mhm.
that you have to understand. As a civilian, it's not personal. They're going to drag you underwater and hold you there until you drown. And if you don't have a lawyer, which will be your lifesaver, you're going to drown.
Mhm.
I think it was Abraham Lincoln said, any man that represents himself as and in court of law has a fool for a lawyer. Something to that
Mhm.
effect.
Yeah, it's the most dumbest
Right?
thing you can do. Even the judge will tell you it's stupid.
Exactly. And it
Um,
doesn't matter if you got a court appointed lawyer or some dude that's home roaming the halls in the courthouse. He's better than you. I guarantee you that.
right. A prime example of stupidity was the guys who shot what's that guy's name? Aubrey down in
Mm,
Georgia.
yeah.
When they went back to the crime scene the next I think it was the next day and talked to the guy who shot him, and the
Mhm,
guy was sitting right there on body cam without a lawyer telling
mhm.
everything that went down.
Right.
And they used that against him in court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
but also that guy had been an investigator for one of the counties down there. He must have thought that he had a mastery of the ability to say whatever he needed to say to get him out of there. And also he had the hook. The hook didn't set. That was the
Mm-hmm.
key. He called I think the state attorney, and she was working. It's the one that she got sanctioned too. She was
Right.
trying, but then it was not at that point, they didn't have enough traction to get themselves out of there. They got stuck
Mm-hmm.
in that hole. But yeah, so we got right to bear. And next thing you do is if you click on that, you go to their website, and there's pretty much like a menu. When you go to the menu, like you see here, yeah, $15, and we using our discount, you get 10% off just for you. SABER is the discount code. Anything you look up here, education, family legal plan, houses of worship. They give you information as how to proceed in when you go in there. When you
Yeah.
get protected, that part of it has a bunch of clicks that you can do. So you can keep it basic, or if you need to go out of the area, there it is. Everything's right there in front of you. So you see what you're
Mhm.
getting: multi-state protection, bail bond protection, minor child protection. You add all those things on, and if you don't want it anymore, you click it again, and you get that $4 back. So if you're spending the basic number of $15 and you get it, and you say, you know what, I need to go out of town, or I need to add this, you add it, and as soon as you don't need it, it's gone. And the other thing is, you don't have a 30-day wait. As soon as you sign up with these guys, they're immediately covering you. You sign up
Now,
today, they cover you today. It's as
now,
simple
you,
as that.
now you see what the house of worship is. You guys got churches and things
Mhm.
like that, security teams. That's what this is for. You can join and put everybody in a security team, so you don't have to, because your stand the ground law doesn't cover you in a house of worship, because it's a little bit different,
Mhm.
because it's a gathering place.
Right.
And
And there's
so
multiple people.
yeah. So if you shoot somebody in there, it's going to be looked at, scrutinized a little bit differently in certain jurisdictions. So if you get this, they can cover you for either that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it'd be no problem. Yeah. And then they got the family legal plan. That's for the family. So tell you, initial phone call consultants for each new member. No, it's not limited, and no time limit on it. So this is all stuff you can do. Just go in there and read about this stuff that you can get updated on. You can get educated.
And this is the good part right here, because not only that, but you can find out reciprocity on all of this. I look at the monthly newsletter, and they have cases that they've worked on and cases that they just have heard about, and they go through them and they kind of give you the ups, the downs, and the sideways of all the cases and what the person could have done better if this should happen to you, what you should do. Because no matter how much you train, when it actually happens, it's totally different than your training. Right? When training, we can stop. Oh man, I messed this up, and we can start it over. In real life, there's no starting over. There's no do-over. You do it one time, and that's it. You're either gonna win or you're not.
Right.
You win, and if you come in second place and there's only 2 people participating, you're probably pretty much fucked.
Yep. So there's something to think about. With that, just go back. And we had a hell of a class. All our classes are done for the year. I got to work on the training schedule for next year. And that's something I got to do. But we had some hell of a classes. But we still have our private one-on-ones.
Everything, yes, sir. Anybody who wants to come out, we have a few folks that we already scheduled. Any of the topics that you see here, we can bring them out for you during the week or during the weekend. If you have a small group of people, it doesn't matter. We'll bring it out there for them. Right. And but I'm going to show you the video that we had.
In the meantime, you get that ready. I'm going to say Therapy Range said, he tuned in for just your voice. It makes him vibrate down in his bowels.
Disgusting.
Right. Yeah. Therapy Range is going great. We're going to have you back in the show here pretty soon. We just was trying to get some things over. So, so we're coming on Friday nights for the next 3 months, guys. And until it changes up again.
Yep.
So,
ready?
Go. Yeah. Do you want to pull this down? I'll pull this down. Hold on.
That's the good thing about what you saw.
Work it out.
That was badass. That was fucking badass.
It was, man.
Yeah, that was fucking badass. We actually shot 1,000 rounds that day.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They went through 1,000 rounds. Because I did them a little extra, and I put a little extra sauce in there on that training because they were so into it. I was like,
I noticed that.
You know what I'm saying? I ramped it up a little bit. Yeah, put a little extra piece in there because I know you noticed it because I heard what you said at the end. You said something about you guys got something about extra. I can't remember what you guys.
Oh, I knew. I said you guys.
You guys did a complete curriculum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I knew. A lot of times when we do it, we don't get there. I know what. I've been there. You are the maestro, right? So you know what you're gonna do. But I've been there when we had groups and we don't get through the whole thing. And we get through and we abbreviate. And I know it's like if we get this group and everybody's listening, everybody's paying attention, everybody's getting along, and we're moving along, I know it's gonna go all the way here. Then when we get here, but I never let on. And you guys that have abbreviated classes, you'll never know. But I never let on. And then when these guys are doing it, and it was they even said later on, like the youngest guy that was in the class, they were like, dude, he's real. I said, yeah, he's come out almost every time that he was available, he showed up. And they were surprised at him because you said it one time and he got it. And a lot of times they were saying that, this is their second time coming through, and they were going, asking questions.
yeah. Right.
You're sure to get it right because Uncle Al has a certain way about him when he's on the range. And you don't want to be on the opposite side of this right here. So they were very cognizant of that. And as much as they love you, at the same time, they don't want to upset you. So they were like, yeah, man, he got it right off the top. And I said, yes. And I said, if you notice, you guys wind up doing XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, oh, I said, did you do that? They were like, no. I said, because you were able to complete it. So when you complete it, he goes into the next part to make sure, because we're almost ahead of schedule.
We were ahead of schedule by an hour and a half.
See?
And that's why I kept interjecting and talking, because I was burning time.
I
You
know.
know, I was fucking burning time. I was like, shit, we can't end this shit at 4. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck.
Yep.
And but I was like, and you can always tell on how many walkthroughs I do.
Yeah.
So if I do multiple walkthroughs without guns, and if you ain't got it, then if you haven't got a guns, and I say take a break, then I was like, then get to this. I'm frustrated. You know what I'm saying?
You're
But
frustrated, and they're not getting it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
If
if
that point is dangerous.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. But if I get the walkthrough down, and with those guys, the walkthrough went on 1.
Yes.
And then I was like, get your guns. Let's see where they're orientated at. You know, boom. Then I looked at everybody and I said, you guys count, especially the little guy. I looked at his fucking eyes, and that motherfucker was cool as a goddamn cucumber. I was like, this is a dangerous little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let him know too. I'm gonna let him know.
I was like, what the fuck? This dude is he's an icicle. And it's fucking he'll fool you because he's so little, and you hear his fucking voice, you think it's fucking Michael Jackson and shit. And this motherfucker, and he is fucking, I mean, he's on it. He's I mean, everything is he sees it once, boom, and goes right into it. I mean, I was very impressed with him. I thought when I first saw him out there, I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to snatch this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
And
I told him that too. I
yeah.
told him something similar. I didn't know what you were thinking, but I said, you're lucky that you made it through. And he was like, really? I said, yeah. I said, dude looks for the weakness. And I said, if he sees a weakness, he gonna run it. I said, then he didn't mention you at all. And I said, and you the new guy, so you automatically the weakest. I said, you don't have to do nothing. You just the new guy. And I said, you know the other two. And I said, you first time training with him. And I said, but you did a good job. I told him about 3 days ago. I said, bro, you did a good job. No, you know, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but it's not an easy feat to go through this class and not be singled out. And from the ground, that was something I thought that would be a little bit different, because me and him have only worked on that a very small bit
with the footwork.
You know, mostly prone forward. You had a prone backwards.
But
I told him the same thing. Your feet have to be splayed. Your legs have to be splayed. That's your balance. That's your stance. Because if you got your legs one on top of the other, you're a fool.
You're gonna fall over. Yeah,
over and roll over.
Yeah,
you did a good job.
Yeah, he did an excellent job. I was very impressed with the guy, and I thought it was.
Are you cold? Are you cold now?
Yeah. You're cold.
You made the right answer for that too. Oh, you're hot. That's what you said. Are you hot now?
Yeah, are you hot? Yeah, you're hot. Yeah, and on the way home, I was like, yeah, if that was a real soldier and he came back and he said he was hot, I was fucking like, all right, we're gonna cool you down. I would have that motherfucker doing flutter kicks or some shit. Fucking, right. Oh, it wouldn't have stopped. It wouldn't have stopped.
They knew.
Yeah.
They knew. No matter what you say, it's gonna be the wrong answer.
Yeah, it's gonna be the wrong answer,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I really enjoyed myself out there. I had a blast. I really had a blast. You know what I'm saying? You knew I was having fun.
Oh,
you know
I saw you. I saw you. And
I was having fun.
Like you said, there was times during the course when you said, "You guys ready?" and they said yes, and you responded. Most times when you say, "Are you ready?" you make them do it one more time. And then you say, even though they're ready, you ready to go guns? Yo, everybody's ready to go guns. They go ready to go guns as soon as you show up. But then you ready to go, and then you say, yeah. Then you kind of like let them. All right, one more time, try.
Right.
This time you said ready to go guns. They said, all right, go get your guns. And I was like,
right, because see, it's a look I'm looking for, and that look is it's a no blink stare, and you can't hide it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because fear, it overtakes people. And so it's a stare that I'm looking for, and a calmness in their face that I'm ready to go. I got this. And if I don't see that, and if they don't give me that eye contact when I say, are you ready? At the end, and so giving me that acknowledge that we're doing it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know you don't have it, and you just going with the group. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do
I've
that.
been out there with you when we wound up doing the same thing 15 times and still
Yeah.
like, all right, that's it.
Yeah.
We're doing this today.
Right.
Today's just not
Yeah.
that day.
It's not that day. You know what I'm saying? And I do want to open the phone lines. I know we had a bunch of you guys. A lot of you guys are jumping in and jumping off and shit. I see you guys, motherfuckers. So I'm going to open the phone lines. If you want to call in, because we're going to talk about Donald Trump, the night that he got elected, if you know what you got good, what your expectations are, you know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't vote for him, come in, don't act a fool or whatever.
Yeah, we just
know
we want to have a dialogue, and this is
right.
What we always say is the uneasy conversation that we're willing to have, and we respect you to a certain point, and same thing. We're not going to accept everything that you say, but at the same time, we'll listen to you.
Right. So the number is 404.
Wow, numbers on YouTube just jumped up to 12 because I said that.
Oh yeah. Look at that. The number is 404-692-0561. And in the meantime, we're going to show you guys a video of Trump's is going to be the man like walking tall. I mean, he's not playing, bro. He had 4 years of this bullshit.
Yeah.
Years was something that they shouldn't have done. And so let's see, let me find, that's not it. And they treated the man like it's a piece of shit. They tried to kill him twice, multiple times, because we saw this they arrested some other guys from Israeli assassins, and they had guns.
Wait a minute. Israeli assassins came after Trump.
Yeah, hold on. There wasn't assassins. Not Israelis. Iran. Somebody's calling in.
I'm about to say, bro.
Someone's calling in.
Dieter.
Okay, hold on.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, caller, go ahead. This is 2 Alphas Talk.
Hey, I'm calling from Springfield, Illinois, and for the first time in 30 years, I voted for Trump.
Oh my God! All right.
Well, yeah, first time in 30 years voting, and I voted for Trump. And I mean, I supported him and everything, but I'm a convicted felon, and I was always under the impression that I couldn't vote.
Oh yeah, you can vote.
And went ahead and did that. Now I was wondering, are you guys able? I just came across your stream, and I was wondering if you guys could pop up a song video. It's MAGA.
No, I can't do that.
It's completely MAGA
because of copyright.
We get restricted.
We get a copyright strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
The channel says share it out. But can I say the name of it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can say the name.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just tell you the name of it and then the title of the video so you guys can look at it. And I'm not into heavy metal music, just like I'm not into hip hop. But there's this one dude that does hip hop. I mean, straight ghetto hip hop. But he did an anti-Kamala song I love. And then this one is heavy metal, but it's the video too. Video really.
Right.
And here's the name of the channel: Psychomatic Productions.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
And then the title of the video: Trump wins election 2024. Here's the official victory song.
Yeah, the guy on my
really great video.
The guy opposite of me, he doesn't miss none of this stuff. He always tells me no, but he actually knows all this pop stuff. So he's probably.
I'm sorry, I got some double play here.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
There was some double.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's all right.
I'm talking about you, Alfonso.
Yeah, there's just some double play.
What's that?
You probably already saw this video.
What's one?
The one he's talking about.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. I think I shared it on Instagram a couple of times. Yeah.
Where it was showing Kamala and all the Democrats.
Yeah.
In real regular video. That was straight. And then there's another guy who makes parody songs named Brian Coyne, Coyne, and he makes fun of the Democrats like nobody's business.
So I want to ask you a question. What inspired you to vote for Donald Trump? What inspired you?
I've been conservative my whole life, and I've backed Trump from day one.
Okay.
But as far as the direction of the country, I grew up conservative. But let me tell you a little story. I grew up in Milwaukee, and when I was 10 years old, I met a liberal in my neighborhood that was a lot older than me. And I did some work for him, and then we did some fishing and different stuff. And what we did through the years is we were friends, but we also debated different things. And I love to argue and debate stuff, and so did he. But he loved having the advantage of age, and experience over me. But we'd still debate. And there's one particular subject that has to do with race. Him and I, when we'd go walk down the sidewalk together, and there'd be black people walking towards us, he would maniacally walk out in the street like it's a game. Yes. But if they were white, we'd share the sidewalk. And he was a white, he's a white guy from a small town. But for 35 years, he and I debated reparations.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And now I don't know where you guys are at, but I think I know where I got a feeling where you guys are at. I think you're straight.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
But for 35 years, we would debate it. I mean, I can't tell you the number of hours we would be fishing or doing something, and he would be like, no, we need to give everything to the black man. And 35 years we argued all the way up until one day I came up with an analogy. Go ahead.
No, so even I cross the street when black people on the street because I don't trust them either, and I'm a black guy.
Damn.
So I don't.
Right. But he would do it like clockwork.
Okay.
And he didn't have any black friends either. But him and his white, he was white. His wife was white. I was white. I mean, I grew up integrated. He grew up in a small town.
Right. That's right.
So, and he was a hippie, but for 35 years, we debated reparations until I came up with one analogy. And here it is. I told him, okay, I learned just last week, Stan, that your great-great-grandfather unprovokedly attacked my great-great-grandfather, maiming him. There was never, for the rest of my great-great-grandfather's life, he had to live the rest of his life all maimed and crippled and all that, pain, suffering, and there was never any court that happened from it. Now, I just learned this last week. Your great-great-grandfather is dead, and so is mine, but I'm coming at you with my lawyers, and you're going to pay me for the suffering that your great-great-grandfather did to my great-great-grandfather.
Right. So there's
he said no. And I said, you damn straight.
So this is where it gets tricky because that great-great-grandfather had 7 kids. Those 7 kids had at least 10 kids piece, and so on and so on and so on. And now you get into the bottom of that pyramid, bottom of that pyramid where you got a generation of, I want to say 300 or 400 people. So is each of them going to get a slice of that pie? So let's say if the pie was, they give out $100,000 a person. So that's $100,000 a person per 300. It'll break the country. So, but if you say, if they can prove their lineage, that if they was direct descendants of a slave, and so that's the proof of bearing. But a lot of black folks won't say that. They say, well, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? But then we got a lot of people in here from other countries who are also look the same way.
Oh, ain't no doubt. Yeah. Like seven months ago, there was a black woman from Africa on YouTube live streaming. She just been in America for like 5 months, and guess what she was talking about?
Reparations.
She was talking about we need to get our and with a thick, heavy African accent, she was saying we need to get our reparations.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God, hell no.
So that's what it's going to do.
No.
It's going to make everybody it's gonna create a huge welfare system, which we don't need another welfare system, and everybody's gonna be sitting around with their hands out trying to get more money. The country would be destroyed. Yeah, everybody said, well, the Japanese were internment camps. Yeah, they got reparations. Yes, because it
won't end. It can't end.
Right. It won't end.
There's no end to it.
There's no end. Then you got the biracial children going to want reparations. Everybody's going to be sitting there with their hands out. And nobody was a part of slavery.
Well, no, the biracial ones will have to pay themselves.
Damn.
Oh man, yeah, they'll give
Hakeem Jeffries is going to have to owe half of it himself, and he's just going to have to pay himself. That's how that works.
Right. So they'll get fined and have to pay themselves. Right.
Yeah, but I care about Trump quite a bit, and man, he needs protected now more than ever.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Joey Chinballs needs to make sure, or Trump needs to make sure he does not go to the White House.
Yeah, right.
With Joey Chinballs.
Well, I think old Joe is in his pocket, so I think Joe helped him out. If you guys notice, there was another the New York mayor said Trump had a phone call with him, and he's not going to give out the migrants any more meal cards.
Yeah, he stopped that.
Yeah, he stopped it. So
right.
Everybody's changing. You know what I'm saying? For the best.
People starting to realize what the hell's going on.
Here's something that a lot of people need to start thinking a lot more about, because the majority of people are like, okay, people need to be fired and that's it, right?
Yeah.
But no, the way I look at it, people need to pay. And the Democrats need to pay.
Yeah,
really pay.
It's gonna be some people.
You don't just fire somebody and then they take what they stole and then go enjoy the shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be some people going to jail. He's talking about investigation teams and all types of stuff. I mean, he's like I said,
and we need all these 10-year-long investigations on stuff and all that. That's got to be cut down.
Yeah. Well, he only has 4 years, so believe me, he's going to be working at light speed. He's already starting, but the only thing he can't do is executive orders. He can get his people in place. So by the time this guy hits January 20th, he'll be putting out orders and working that same day. So it's going to be stuff. It's going to be happening. Yeah, he won't be waiting. It won't be a wait. We're going to see pure evidence of this from day one. And since he's got the House and the Senate in his pocket, he can pass laws and things that that screw the left from actually coming back and doing things to destroy this country. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll tell you what. I hope because 100% of the Democrats are Democrats, and unfortunately, a lot of people aren't seeing it. But 90 to 95% of the Republicans are Democrats too.
Oh yes, you can't trust them.
And
right, that's.
I'm talking. You got Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger that are just the most obvious and blatant.
Well,
but you got McConnell and all the rest, and then even the new Speaker Johnson.
Yes,
he gave Joey Potato everything he wanted.
Yes. Those are the ones. Those are the Bushes, the neocons. That's the old Republican Party that Trump came in and he destroyed it, and now he's made a new Republican Party, and this new Republican Party is inclusive. It not only takes whites, it takes blacks, Puerto Ricans, Asians, everybody who want to come into this party and be a part of it. They can, and they will not be excluded. And that was one of the biggest things.
As they're MAGA.
Yeah, that's right. That was one of the biggest things that he did with his campaign. He reached out to those neighborhoods and put campaign offices in there. He hired people of the community to get out and speak his message. And so the Republican Party, the old Republican Party, would have never done that. You know what I'm saying?
That's because there's so damn many of them that are Democrats.
Yeah, exactly. they really didn't want to win. You know what I'm saying? They just want to keep things the way it was so they can keep that gravy train going and making all this money. So they know now that gravy train for them is about to start, but for the country, we're about to blow up. If you guys watch the stock market the night of the election at 3 a.m., when the stock market opened overseas, it was booming, going straight up. And we was noticing that. And it was crazy. I mean, everything was going up. Gold, silver, stock market, Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? And if he creates what he's going to do with this Bitcoin mining in the United States, they're going to use Bitcoin in the place of gold in the United States. That will make the United States the most powerful, richest country in the world. And everybody will have to bow down to us. And if he does this and get it off the ground, dude, there's nobody be able to stop this country at this point. Nobody. You know?
Hey, there's a congressional race, even though I'm in Illinois. There was a congressional race in New Hampshire, District 2, that I kept my eye on since before 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And because there was a Chinese rhino running as a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept following her campaign, and she tried running in 2020 and lost. And then since then, she was trying to run again for Congress. And this time around, and I tried everything I could to troll her and get people to understand she's nothing but a rhino.
Mm-hmm.
And then the person that her name was Lily Tang Williams. She a damn lion ass Republican running against a woman named Goodlander, Democrat, and then WMUR, the news station there that does almost all in New Hampshire. One thing the way I researched, China owns all three, both parties and the damn media. And you got Lily Tang Williams. She came from China, and she's into real estate. Ain't that something? And then her opponent, her Democrat opponent, is married to Jake Sullivan.
Right.
And then the news organization that did it was WMUR, owned by ABC.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, son of a bitch, lock, stock, and barrel. No matter they put their money on black and red on that roulette table, you know, and they own the roulette table. So it's like damn, win for losing.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I'm gonna get off here. Nice talk with you guys. I'm gonna subscribe to you guys.
All right, wait. I want to ask you.
Appreciate you definitely.
What channel What channel are you watching this on?
I'm on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you.
Okay. I'm watching you on YouTube.
All right. Thank you
guys. I'm gonna sit back. You bet.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yep. Thank you. Take care, man.
All right. I want to show you guys a video of what Trump did. What he said he's planning on doing, and you can see this guy. He has no fucks given right now, and they better be careful, bro. They better be careful because he is about to. Let's watch.
Here's my plan to dismantle the deep state and reclaim our democracy from Washington corruption once and for all, and corruption it is. First, I will immediately reissue my 2020 executive order restoring the president's authority to remove rogue bureaucrats, and I will wield that power very aggressively. Second, we will clean out all of the corrupt actors in our national security and intelligence apparatus, and there are plenty of them. The departments and agencies that have been weaponized will be completely overhauled, so that faceless bureaucrats will never again be able to target and persecute conservatives, Christians, or the left's political enemies, which they're doing now at a level that nobody can believe even possible. Third, we will totally reform FISA courts, which are so corrupt that the judges seemingly do not care when they are lied to in warrant applications. So many judges have seen so many applications that they know were wrong, or at least they must have known. They do nothing about it. They're lied to. Fourth, to expose the hoaxes and abuses of power that have been tearing our country apart, we will establish a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to declassify and publish all documents on deep state spying, censorship, and corruption. And there are plenty of them. Fifth, we will launch a major crackdown on government leakers who collude with the fake news to deliberately weave false narratives and to subvert our government and our democracy. When possible, we will press criminal charges. Sixth, we will make every inspector general's office independent and physically separated from the departments they oversee, so they do not become the protectors of the deep state. Seventh, I will ask Congress to establish an independent auditing system to continually monitor our intelligence agencies to ensure they are not spying on our citizens or running disinformation campaigns against the American people, or that they are not spying on someone's campaign like they spied on my campaign. Eighth, we will continue the effort launched by the Trump administration to move parts of the sprawling federal bureaucracy to new locations outside the Washington swamp. Just as I moved the Bureau of Land Management to Colorado, as many as 100,000 government positions could be moved out, and I mean immediately, of Washington to places filled with patriots who love America, and they really do love America. Ninth, I will work to ban federal bureaucrats from taking jobs at the companies they deal with and that they regulate. So they deal with these companies and they regulate these companies, and then they want to take jobs from these companies. Doesn't work that way. Such a public display cannot go on. It is taking place all the time, like with Big Pharma. Finally, I will push a constitutional amendment to oppose term limits on members of Congress. This is how I will shatter the deep state and restore government that is controlled by the people and for the people. Thank you.
Now that last one, I don't know he's gonna be able to do. But I do see him getting all the other stuff done because yeah. So I don't see him getting that last one done. You know what I'm saying? So but like they said, he's 2 fucks given. 2 lag. What's up, man? His ass is what is that? I can actually put this stuff up. So yeah. They've been working on Rumble Studios, guys, in the background. We didn't even know it. That's why a lot of stuff wasn't working for us, and we was having a lot of problems. Scarf Taco Bell already, yeah. So it's a lot smoother tonight. Yeah, and getting ready for January. Yeah, he does eat a lot of crap. I don't know why he don't eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna explode over the left. You funny, man. Oh my god, that's funny. And let's see. Amen past the ammo. Let's see.
Not the people's mandate, it's the people's vendetta now.
Right. The people spoke. The people spoke, and they spoke hard that what they want this man to do. They want him to take control and clean this stuff up, and he's going to do it. And okay, here we go. Andrew said
man, I'm sorry,
forgot to mention
with this new go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Andrew that's on YouTube. He said he forgot to mention Illinois, Maryland, and California governors are puffing up to defy Trump. Yeah. Yes, they are. Yeah. They're already stating that they're not going to follow any federal mandate that he puts out. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see how this is going to work. It's going to play out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But that's just political. It's up to their people to stop them. You know what I'm saying? And the people in their state. If he ended up winning that state as a red state, the people are gonna have to stand up and say, "Hey, enough is enough." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, amen. Past the ammo. They're always twisting the knobs. Yep. And the two. Yeah. I need to bring up what they said about Letitia James and his lawyer. He called her fat ass. Yeah. Letitia James got told to shut up and sit down, or her fat ass gonna go to jail. Yep, that's what her lawyer said. He said if you continue, because you know what she said? She said she's gonna continue to go after Trump, even though he just became president. And technically, you can't. You know what I'm saying? All the cases got to stop, or you're gonna get yourself in trouble.
Right.
And
well, basically he has immunity at this point.
Oh yes, he does. So Andrew said, Camilla, E2 channel,
YouTube channel,
YouTube channel, disappeared today completely. Oh wow, yeah. You guys noticed you don't see Camilla. You know what I'm saying? She's totally disappeared.
This is my thing, right? And you try to bridge the gap, right? I try to understand people. I do. I know everybody doesn't do it, but I try to understand people. If you're surprised by this, you've probably been living under a rock, or you ignored a lot of things. You ignored things that you didn't want to see, so you buried your head in the sand.
Let me put it out. So, you know, the night of the election, there was it was side betting going on in Vegas, and a lot of people, the odds were on Kamala, and a lot of these liberals, they put millions down on her. They thought this was going to be a landslide, because what happened? You had these fake posters that was fudging the numbers, fooling people, thinking that she was going to landslide this whole thing. And as soon as the election started, you notice the numbers came in her favor, especially in Pennsylvania. And so then all of a sudden, boom, he hit more. He hit more. Next thing you know, she was at 670 and he was all at 125 at that point. It was like, oh shit. And then it was like, oh, she can still catch up. She just got to get a couple of these states. But when that shit hit, goddamn 200, the motherfuckers, oh, hell no. It was like, it's over. It's over, because there's no way she can win at that point. Right. I thought it was so funny, man. Yeah. Let's see.
Big Shooter.
Yeah, Big Shooter. Well, you know, Kamala can go back and work the streets of San Francisco. Yeah, which is true. Yeah. I think my prediction is I think her husband's going to divorce her. That's what I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I think he just married her just for this. So Andrew said, cringe here, and circle back. I forgot her name. Peskansky. Well, I need to put that back up. Need to send men to max security prison. Help alleviate the gender diversity. Disparity crisis there. Yeah. DEI. Yeah, DEI is going to go away. I see it's definitely going away. Yeah. So first we got to fix DEI in the military, and because that's a big thing.
That's needed.
The Army just changed the CIB from the infantry to a expert combat badge. Now everybody gets one. And so EIB was for infantry only. And so you can get an EIB when you're not in combat, but you had to do all these courses and stuff. I mean, you had to go through a training. You got different things, hand grenades, mines, and all those types of stuff you have to do, right? And you have to pass and get a goal on all these things to get an EIB. Now, to get a CIB, you have to be in a combat action with an infantry unit to get CIBs. So they just gave out the first combat badge to a female today. You know what I'm saying? And so that's a kick in the face and insult to all the infantry that's out there. You know what I'm saying? And they created a combat action badge. Oh yeah. Combat action badge. Yep. Combat action badge. So that means if you were just in theater, everybody in theater get a combat action badge. So yeah, it's like they turned it into a participation trophy. Right. If you're in theater, you get a combat patch, you get a combat ribbon. But why are you want another badge when you not the guys out there kicking the doors in, getting the real job done. You're not taking the ground. You're not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? And then they gave it to a female. Come on, man. It's like and a black female at that. So it's like, come on, you guys are really pushing it. Andrew, Camilla blew over $1 million on the campaign and still ended up $20 million in the hole. Shows that she and Joe Tard been doing with America's money for the past 4 years. So yeah, so somebody went down with that money, and all of a sudden she's disappeared. This one I don't know, Andrew. Maybe you know. Andrew said,
I'm looking up. Yeah.
You guys know what NSL4A is? No, we're looking it up. Al's looking it up. And yeah, I know. Yeah, 2 lag. I know you got a CIB with 2 stars. Okay. And yeah, I know you talked about the 1 star. And so yeah, but it doesn't mean shit now. It's an antique relic. Hang it on your wall, bro.
National Security Leaders for America.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And Rear Admiral Mike Smith, United States Navy, retired, is the president and founder.
Mm-hmm.
That means something to you.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of those people who endorsed Kamala Harris. Look at all the celebrities that came out, Eminem or Eminem or whatever that name is.
Yeah.
Everybody
on the Diddy list. Everybody on the Diddy list came out and supported.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? Every single body.
So there'll be no Johnson & Johnson oil at the after party.
Big Shooter says she will be the cheapest trick on the strip for 50 cents.
Damn.
It's going to be hilarious. Now, I'm going to either she's going to try to run for Senate again or she's just going to disappear. Because she made a fool out of herself. She got obliterated, and I love it. I'm going to shut the phone lines down. And yeah, and I love it, bro. So we seen the best thing. We dodged the bullet. America dodged the bullet. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody out there for voting and supporting her, for supporting him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
show up
and voted early. That was the greatest thing you guys could have ever done. You know what I'm saying? It was a vote early. Because they
had people on here. I believe Tulag was one of them, and some of our other followers also said the same thing, that they already had certification that they voted.
Yeah. And the NSL 4A with the 741 top NSA, CIA, military, and Hillary formulated in 2021. Oh, makes sense now. That's the
Big Shooter.
Are
you serious?
What'd he say?
He said the gun prices have dropped.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that is wonderful.
So the manufacturers are probably not happy.
Now, I see heavy 5.56 is up. The prices went up per 1,000, but pistol caliber ammunitions went down. I haven't even looked at some of the guns yet. That's do I need something? I don't think I need anything. Marsha.
Dude, you need
what
to
is Marsha?
stop. You need to stop. I'm all for it, but all I do is stand by and say, "Oh man, that's nice. Oh man, that's nice."
Oh man. Well, okay, guys. I do carry. I've been carrying the TCM 22. Go ahead and read it out.
Mm-hmm. The 2 hours talk. This election also demonstrated that 2020 was in fact stolen.
Yeah, I think they're gonna figure it out too, and they're gonna have access to it. And Matt said right here, Matt says absolutely dodged the bullet. 4 years of relief instead of stress. Yep, and it might be, and we're looking at it may be, hopefully it'll be 12 years, because if we can get JD Vance elected right after Trump.
Ooh,
Oh man,
roll right
You
in.
talking- yeah, this is gonna be great. So
Groom
Big
him.
Big
Positive
Shooter
grooming. Mhm.
Big Shooter said we're now selling mil specs ARs for $329.99.
Yeah. You on your way over there.
I don't need any more ARs, dude.
I know.
None.
But
No,
you'll
but
still go over there.
No, but I was saying the TCM 22. I love that gun. I love that gun.
Yes,
So
he
I
does,
did it.
ladies and gentlemen.
I did a
Yes,
demonstration today. I carried it for a whole day, and it's actually pretty damn comfortable. I thought it was going to be very heavy because it's an all metal frame, and it's actually the way they designed this gun. It is well
Is it
balanced. and
aluminum or
everything.
steel?
It's I think it's steel. It's yeah, and but it's well balanced. You got 16 in the mag, one in chamber to 17. And but the bullets itself, they're not hard nose, they're soft nose. So you're looking at pumping out 2,000 feet per second. So I don't have to worry about the overshoot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I can still cut through car
What's
doors.
the bullet weight, the grain?
I have to look. It's on the
That's
box.
cool.
It's I don't have the box down here, but I had to. The only problem with this TCM 22, the magazines are so damn fat, and I had to pull out my high speed gear mag holders in order for it to work. Remember the ones I told you I bought? The ones that was supposed to be like high speed gear. Man, the magazines was flipping out. They was still so tight. They were flipping out,
dude,
coming out.
that-
And I was
it's a
like, I'm
light
about
gun
to
too, all the way
and I was-
around.
yeah,
40
I was
grain
about-
bullet.
Oh, it's 40 grain bullet.
At the
Okay,
max.
okay,
It's not 39 and 40 grain.
right.
Same.
Yeah, but I love it. It's an excellent. It has no, it's iron sights and but it's like a 1911.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Series 70 1911 lower frame, and but I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you use Armscore ammunition?
Yes,
Or
that's the only ammunition I use. I just got 20 more boxes. They're on the way. 50 round boxes. So yeah, because the price dropped on them. So, and Andrew said, don't get too happy too fast. The swamp goes all the way, which is true. And we have until January the 20th before he gets sworn in, before he can actually take action. So they can do something in between that time.
Like what?
It's another assassination.
Oh, okay, like that. Yeah, I'm thinking legal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mike Smith, what's up? How you doing,
What
my
up,
man?
Big
Thank
Mike,
you for
Big
stopping through. Let's see. Amen. Pass the ammo. Eminem is Marsha. Now. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. Everybody's destroying his records and stuff. I mean, he really pissed off a lot of his fans when he did that. Everybody thought he was hard, but he wasn't hard. That dude, he was white dude for Camellas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but again, it's a celebrity. I mean,
yeah.
It's not these are not learned people. These are not people you learn from. You listen to them, they entertain you, and you move on. I don't see what's the big deal when somebody says, "Oh, this person endorses it." Okay, great. Is that person is in politics? Is it an economist? Is somebody that can predict the futures? Is somebody going to tell you anything about cryptocurrency? Those are those things that we need nowadays, especially now in the way the economy is rolling. We need people who are helping other folks to understand how to navigate the economy, because we got a little ways before we get back to normal. It's not going to be an instant pop. If you think the economy is bad based upon a presidential vote, you're a fool. It's more than that. It's a lot. They can have some influence, but they're not the ones that just snap their finger now. Gas prices are $2. The loaf of bread is $1.50. It's not going to happen like that. You better hold on and do whatever you got to do to make it to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah, and the TCM 22 has switchable barrels, so I have a 9mm barrel with it, so I can go at 9. But I am not going with less velocity. I like velocity. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, what's that? 2 lag. still locked and load until the transfer? Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I stay locked and load regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need a transfer of power. I don't need nothing. All my magazines are always loaded. My bags are always loaded. Everything is ready. So that's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I had to put that up. I didn't want to say it, read it because
I know. I know.
Yeah. So
Big
this
Shooter,
time,
he put it up there, so I figured that we okay.
Yeah. He's exposing himself a little bit. Yeah,
we be covering him more than he covers him damn self.
Yeah. Andrew, feminine. Eminem is feminine. Yeah. So, but we're probably gonna go to an after hour show on here. And
okay. Let me give a little bit. Do you mind?
Go.
Just like a few minutes. If you were in attendance on last Sunday, then you would know why it's almost a must that we do an after hour show. This dude right here was entertaining like a motherfucker and never seen before. I don't know how we struck it, and I have some points that I wrote down. I'm trying to get it to have lightning strike twice. The gentlemen that were in the training class, when I said to them, dude, this is a new show, they all said, oh, you're absolutely right. Because I said to him, see him drinking his little water. I said, dude, this is a whole new show. Stop talking. And he was like, he was on a rant. He went off and it was entertaining. And these are guys that across the board type people. They're just regular guys. And we were just like astonished listening to this dude, almost like a messiah type shit. And I said, bro, this is a whole new show we're going on right now. And of course we had to tweak it a little bit. So hopefully I can make lightning strike twice and see if we can get it together.
Yeah.
It was very, very, very entertaining.
And we still train at the same time. But it was fun.
We had a good but it's toward the end of the day. It was at the second half of the day.
Yeah. Andrew, so before I say that, before I read his chat, so you guys get Rumble and download it and go there, because once we go to the after hour show, we block out all the other channels with a green screen. You got to go to Rumble to watch the show, because we're going to be saying some stuff that's not appropriate for the other channels. And we're not ending the show. We'll just be pushing everything over to Rumble and locals. So I do say, if you guys are watching the show on Twitch, and I don't see anybody on Kick, but if you guys watching the playback, YouTube, download Rumble, follow us and subscribe to us on Rumble, the 2 Alpha Talk in the search, subscribe to the channel. We just lost Al, and or Al lose me. And it'll be a Rumble exclusive. And so we'll really get raunchy. I'm trying to see if Al comes back. And before I do this, but I'm going to go ahead and read a couple more chats and see if Al need to pay his electric bill. And I wonder if I'm off the air. Tell you the truth. And let me check myself.
No, you're still here.
I'm still here. Yeah, you're dumped off. Told you, man. You need to get you a computer, bro.
That had nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
see,
right.
He won't look how long it's taking him to come on. Andrew said, surprise, Madonna, Kathy Griffin, Johnny Depp, Pelosi. No salute limitations on
statue limit.
Oh, statues on on POTUS. Yeah, and, right.
Ta-da!
There's none. And
I'm back.
He's back. So Tulag said IDC, IE,
EDC. He's
just
EDC. Vigilant.
EDC.
Vigilant, yeah.
That was
he's ready to go.
Space. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pretty much like we were saying, these guys keep your head on a swivel.
Right. Shout out. Let's see, Andrew. Shout out to the headlines with West Austin. Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's a comedian, lawyer, electrical engineer kind of guy. I just looked him up before I got dumped.
Oh, okay. And Two Lags said it's a Rumble exclusive. We're getting ready to go there here in a minute. We're going to end this show and
That's right.
pick that up. Okay.
Dude, you gotta be like, he's got to be like a manager or something. We got to find a position for him because he hooked us up with so many folks, man.
Yeah.
Put us in the right spot.
Right. Okay. Big Mike says, okay, that's what's happening a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I see you. I have no idea what you're talking about, Mike.
I think you asked. You said that maybe I'm dumped off, and then Mike responded real quick, and that's why it's a little delay. He said,
okay.
I see you, because you said, I wonder if I'm still on. And he said,
okay. Yeah, okay. All right, Amen, pass ammo. Yeah, I'm chilling here on Rumble. All right, cool.
Yeah,
so
it's the Rumble exclusive, guys.
Yeah, Rumble exclusive. So we're gonna go to Rumble here in a couple of seconds. I want to thank everybody that watched the show on Twitch and
remember
YouTube
Fridays.
and Kick. We're gonna be on Fridays, 9 p.m. We'll do a pre-show and the main show and after-hour show right after it all. Be
Andrew, if you don't have a Rumble app or the account, just go to Rumble on a web browser.
Yeah, you can watch it through the web browser just like YouTube. Yeah, so you don't have to have an account, but if you have an account, you get to see us come up and it'll tell you when we go live and stuff.
Yep.
So but the feed is still on YouTube, but it's just gonna be green. You won't be able to hear. You'll be able to see, but it's be a green screen. So but yeah, it's very weird. So other than that, we'll see you guys on the other side, and give us a thumbs up.